10.
Hello and welcome everyone to another isolation station. Today is day number 11 of our period of isolation on the channel. So thank you very much everybody for tuning in. I hope you guys and girls and everybody having some fun. I'm Skari, your grateful host. This is a stream that I've been doing pretty much once a day on Twitch and or on YouTube. So if you like watching some hobby, I've been working on this really cool. For some reason today there's lag. Sometimes there's no lag, sometimes there is lag. So okay, that's not terrible. I've been working on this how to paint the Realm of Battle table, basically the one that was released by GW a while ago. So today I'm continuing to work on that, and you can sit back, relax, enjoy, get involved, ask questions, communicate. Let me know where you're watching from anywhere in the world. But today is all about the detail work because I've been working on this. I've been working on this for about a week now. Hey Tyler Hart, how are you? Tuning in on YouTube. Hello, thank you for coming by and saying hi. And it has definitely been a very fun process of being able to basically hang out with all you folks and just make something amazing happen. Hello, Archon Prankster, joining us on to Twitch. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to be doing washes today, more than likely. So I'm going to be taking some time, getting my wash on. I did washes on this thing yesterday, which is the Aquila. I started doing some of the highlights, the dry brushes on it. But I think I need a lighter color for the dry brush. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see how that works. And I got my maple cookies. I got my cup of tea. How's you and the fam? Says Archon Prankster. My fam's doing well, thank you. All safe. Well, I certainly hope we're safe. We've been doing this isolation thing for the better part of 11 days. So that has been entertaining and fun. Just kind of hanging out, like rocking and rolling. Nothing crazy has happened so far, which is good. And I've got null oil. This is dead null oil. You ready for this? Wazinga! Oh, almost. And I've got some Athonian Camera Shade, and I've got some Agrax Earth Shade. So let's get some of this Agrax Earth Shade out of here, because this is going to be something. I'm going to be doing the washes all over. Hey, Tracy Martin, thank you for keeping morale going through this difficult time. You're very welcome. The least I can do is be there for all you folks out in the world. We have a very simple philosophy on the stream. And I've been streaming live like this for, I want to say, a good year and 4 months or whatever. It's been super fun ever since I decided to go into content creation full time. Twitch has been something that sort of allows me to get something done every day, and it's been very, very useful for me. It just has kept me going, especially since I started working from home, right? Because that's kind of what this has become. My studio is currently in my basement until I get big like tabletop tactics or whatever, and then I can actually, buy my own little studio space. So they have like a giant house that they bought that they use as a big studio sort of thing, which I think is kind of cool. Hello, Michel Beaulieu. Hello. Good afternoon, Elgin. What's going on? Wash is looking good. I know. The wash looks great. So that has been fantastic to kind of work with the washes and stuff. Right now I'm using Agrax Earthshade, which is a different one. I'm probably going to be mixing it a little bit with some of this Athonian Camo Shade, which, by the way, has been a very good... It's been a fantastic wash so far. I've been really enjoying this Athonian Camo Shade. I don't have a lot of it, so I'm probably going to have to use it sparingly, just for like little blotches of light color and stuff here and there. Mostly because, being that we are in isolation, I can't really go out and grab a set since everything's closed. Mandatory closures, essentially, by the government, because we're basically all non-essential businesses closed. Something I found really funny though, I don't know, I don't drink or do like cannabis or whatever, which is legal in Canada, and um, it's just been interesting, that's considered like those stores like the LCBO and like the stores where you can buy that stuff are considered an essential business, so they remained open. And every time, because I've been playing a lot of like Rome Total War and stuff, and I've been really doing some research into like ancient Rome and whatnot, and just that alone just makes me think of like bread and games. You know what I mean? Like when there's a pandemic or a plague, you need to open the Colosseum. And the fact that like the LCBO is an essential business just makes me laugh because it is kind of funny when you think about it. Personally, you know, makes sense. You don't know what this little girl, the carpet ride. This time, close your eyes and look inside now, to your way. Dum dum dum. And I do have the music on my earphones. Definitely not something I'm doing for you guys because every time I put music on YouTube, I get like all these emails being like, "This song is copyrighted claim, and we're gonna share your monetization." I'm like, I'd much prefer not to. Silly, greedy music companies. Even though you said it was royalty free, you jerks. Yeah, jerks. Still putting in algorithms to squish the little man like myself. Because then you run the risk of just getting demonetized just in the first place. And, that's always fun. So many different YouTube channels that have been, like, demonetized on the whim of an algorithm, right? So a good way to make Eldari ruins. What is a good way to make Eldari ruins for bases? That's a good question. I haven't actually thought about it because I haven't actually used any Eldari for like for bases and stuff like that. However, I would assume that you could get some from like some of the terrain pieces. Like if you get access to the like Death World terrain, there's really cool Death World terrain pieces. I'm pretty sure you could kind of reappropriate those terrain pieces and make them like cut them up and then put them on bases. Or if you get some like Harlequins or whatever, they do come with like really cool bases or whatnot. You could totally reappropriate their bases and be like, okay, so now we're going to have a bunch of Eldari bases. Ever since painting Drazar, I wanted to make that for my entire army. Well, a lot of the new Eldar units and stuff like that definitely have that included. Good morning, Garbanzo Bean Donut. Welcome. Missing out on all the classic tunes. Yeah, silly companies. I know. But it's a small price to pay so that I can just hang out here and, you get to listen to my beautiful voice the entire time. Good morning, Mole Security. What's going on? I hope you're having a good time, Mole. Nice to see you. Of course, after today's stream at 1 p.m., I believe Alfarius will be doing a stream. So what we'll do is we'll go and raid his channel once he gets started, and we'll go say hi to him, essentially, which will be good. The Drake, Thane Drake, buenos dias, ¿cómo estás, amigo? I hope you're doing well. So I hope you guys enjoy what we're doing. I got my tea on. Oh man, I'm so excited about this. So I'm going to be using some more of this Nuln oil. Lots of time to kill these days just watching software scans. Yep, I guess that makes sense, you know what I mean? Like if you have something that you can do, right? Doesn't have to be perfect. It does dry out nicely once it's done. You want to kind of keep it nice and moving up and down there on the different parts. Knows what it's like. Things. And they got some Athonian camo shade. We kind of mix it in there. This is it was funny. I tweeted Duncan yesterday because Duncan, he was the one that kind of did this, right? And he was like, "Hey, what is everybody working on? I'm doing this." And I was like, I sent him a picture of the board. I was like, "I'm following your tutorial." And he was like, "Oh my God, memories." I was like, "Yeah, memories. That's right. It's exactly what this is. Memories of a time past when, of a time past when you worked for Games Workshop, because now he's doing his own thing, which is cool. It's cool because you get to see him paint a whole bunch of different things that he would have never, I guess, been allowed to paint being on GW, which are like a whole bunch of different company things. So as you can see, I'm being liberal with the mixing here. You know, it's nothing crazy. It's just designed to kind of go on and bring out the colors, and then we'll be doing all the dry brushes and stuff. But it's cool. Like something that I really appreciated about the tutorial was how they kind of use like splashes of color everywhere to really sort of break up the monotony of the actual set. So, you know, having the different tiles be like different washes to bring out some color, and then having like these blotches of green and like light brown or whatever to break up the cobblestones. That was all excellent. And I've kind of used those that sort of theory, or those like those things when like when painting other things, not just this terrain, you know, but it's worked just in general, because you don't want to make I don't feel like you want to make it too like bright in that sense where it's like just in your face all the time, but at the same time you don't want it to be too dull, because if it's too dull, you know, it's weird hearing him recommend Vallejo and Army Painter stuff. Well, he's a painter at heart, right? He's more of a, I guess he's more of a hobbyist than a lot of people gave him credit for. Like he knows his stuff, you know what I mean? Like, you know, when I was at Warhammer World, you know, it was cool. They were at lunch at Bugman's Bar, and it was nice to kind of sit down and say hi and stuff like that to them as they were doing their thing. So that was nice, you know. Now that we're all in like a travel ban sort of thing and whatnot. And then we've got the contest going on still. You know, of course, it'll go on until this is finished. But the way the contest is going to work is if you have a... How much did I use? Not too much. If you have a an idea of how many skulls are on this board, the entire board, then leave a comment on the YouTube video of this stream with a total of how many you think they are. It's one of the cool things about having a modular board. You can just flip it, boom, instant change. Woo! Dun, 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 dun. Na 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 na. Break on to the other side. Break out to the other side. I also talked to my like Games Workshop rep in that sense to see if I can do an audiobook series where I can basically pick a book and like read it to you guys on stream. If it's something you'd like to do, you know, be like put me on in the background audiobook series for the Path of the Archon, which I think would be really fun to do. You know, they might not allow me to do it, but you know, it'd be cool to just kind of get it done and see if that is even possible. I know, for example, they did the whole thing with Hell's Reach or whatever, right? Good morning, Kyle. What's going on? I'm sticking with 666. There's definitely way more. I know Kyle said 801 or something for how many there are on this. What? But if you're within 10, you'll get put into a draw. If you're within 10 of the total, you'll get put into a draw for a set of SkaredCast dice when they get released, which will probably be, you know, I'll probably send them out as soon as I can. We'll see if like how this quarantine and stuff has been affecting all the supply chains. Because we did make that order, but when factories shut down and stuff, you know, we'll see how that goes. Hear the noise. Girls, rock your boys. Wild, wild, wild. Vigo, saludos, saludos argentos. Hola, señor, ¿cómo estás? Well, it's 3 sheets of one kind, 3 sheets of another, so you need to figure out how many on one set, multiply by 3. Yes. There you go. See, that's a smart way of doing it, Kyle. You know, of course, you're the smart one. Psh. But that would be the easiest way to do it. You know, count. You just have to count the amount of skulls on 2 of the boards, and then it's good to go, right? Is that how that works? Yep, I think so. Anymore. Sound the noise. Girls, rock your boys. Wow, wow, wow. So Kyle's guess is 801. Locked in? Are you going to do 800 or 802, prankster? Nah. Remember, it's not who gets closer, so you just have to get within 10 of the amount of ones that are on the table to get put in to the contest. So you don't have to accurately guess how many. Of course, that you get extra props for that, but I'm not asking for you to tell me exactly how many skeletons are on this board or skulls. I'm asking you to tell me within 10 so that I can put your name in a draw for a set of dice, which is a lot different than trying to guess the actual amount. Now, if it's a pride thing and you want to do it just because you're a bowler and you know better than anybody else, then that's completely up to you. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, this is precariously close to this chair. Considering this chair is it's like a felt chair. Probably shouldn't be working with these around this chair. No, come on, feel the noise. Girls, rock your boys. Go, go, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Girls, feel the noise. Girls, rock your boys. No, no, no. Feel the noise. Thanks a lot for coming by, everybody. I really appreciate all of you. Hello, Nix2709. What's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Music volume is super low. Didn't realize there was music. I didn't think there was music. You might be able to hear it like through my headphones into my through my headphones into it, you know, but the whole point is that today I've got my headphones on for music. I'm not putting the actual music onto the stream. My guess, says Tracy, is 765. Nice. Thank you for venturing a guess, Tracy. I appreciate it. I greatly do. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Na 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 na. Dun dun. Ooh ooh. Dun na man na man no no no. Dun dun dun. No, I can do. Working on sculpting more human-looking skulls today. My figure, says Kyle. Yes, you're singing the songs you still owe royalties? I have no idea. I guess it could be considered in jest, and then fall under the ha ha ha. It's funny. I guess it would fall under the laws of making fun of people. Which is what cartoons do when they're, impersonating people. Is it satire? There we go. Satire law. You can literally steal somebody else's IP almost 100% as long as it's in the spirit of fun and jest. There's a company in California, I believe, that was called Stupid Starbucks. And it's literally the same exact logo as Starbucks and the same like coffee and everything, except everything has stupid in front of it. Stupid Starbucks, stupid latte, stupid this, stupid that. And it was literally designed to be a satire or like a joke on Starbucks. So they can operate with all the same like logos and stuff because apparently it's just making fun of Starbucks. Therefore, it's allowed. Which I found hilarious. Now, if it's true, that's true. If it's just something that, I saw on the internet that's not true, then I'm sad. But I think that would be really funny if that's the case. You can never really be too careful about what you read on the web, right? Especially if it just pops up in your feed randomly, It's like, how much of this is real and how much of it is bullshit? Bullshit, man. I'm feeling with each new psychic awakening that the Drukhari are running out of tools, says Vigo. I know they do, but all the other factions have more, especially stratagems. Correct. Am I wrong? I can win games. But I feel like we got few things compared to other factions. True. It's slowly, like, it kind of grows or not over time. It just depends, right? We're just enjoying Skari's singing voice. Yes, Alfarius. Yes, you are, buddy. By the way, I've always loved this battle board. Same here. I've enjoyed painting it too. It's been super fun. Hey, I'm Marshall. What's going on? Good morning. Parody law. There you go. That's what it is. Thank you. Did something change about playing music on Twitch? No. No, it's just I'm streaming to YouTube as well, so it saves on YouTube, and YouTube is like super big on music on their videos and stuff, and it gets really intense. It's like, intensity. I'd go to that coffee shop too, Nix. I'd be like, where can we go? Yeah, we can go here and there. Was an apparel company making fun of the North Face. The South Butt. That's funny. See, it does. I guess it does exist in more places than one. Man of fire. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na. And the every day. Done it world and night. Done it no one is needed. And then on the sorry place. Whoa, yeah. They got sued out of existence, from what I understand. Oh, man, that's so funny. Well, I guess it just depends on, like, how good of a lawyer you have. Yeah, yes, it happens, I guess. I guess there's tons of companies that do, like, a variety of different things when they're making fun of people, right? And you're like, okay, are you making fun of peeps? Yes. Good, good. Now we're gonna make a fun of your bank account. Sue you out of existence. That's just cruel, man. Every day. Bow, now, now. Doesn't matter. Day by day. Doesn't matter. Now, I'm not trying to make it perfect, just trying to get it done, right? That's the thing about when you're painting something like this. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be done. It just has to be finished. You finish it, it'll look 100 times better than if you don't finish it, right? So if you half-ass a project like this, if there's any time that's good at like helping you finish projects, it's a national isolation, mandatory isolation / quarantine, right? Is that how that works? I think so. You want to get projects done, you want to get projects finished, then this is kind of how you get it done. Oh no. Oh no. Got it everywhere. Aha. Love it. Alfario says, I was watching the singer of a band who was streaming on Facebook. He was singing his songs over a backing track of his band's music, and Facebook blocked the audio. It was funny and super stupid at the same time. Yeah, that makes sense. Because it happens, you know? Like, I was started by a college kid, just don't have the money to fight. Just didn't. Oh, man, makes sense. Yeah, like, big companies sort of flex their muscles like that sometimes, so. By the way, Alfarius will be starting a stream later today. So if you, we're going to be doing a raid to his channel after the live stream. We're going to go over and raid his channel. It's going to be super fun. We're going to have some fun over there with that. You know what time it is? It's time for a cookie. That's right. Cookie time. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Maple cookies are gonna give me diabetes so badly. Yep, definitely gonna be a diabetic. Now whistle? Hell no. No, not gonna whistle, Nix. Get cookie all over this beautiful table. Why would you make me do such a thing? It's terrifying. It's terrible. 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 Okay. Woo! Oh, baby. They're doing the instrumental part of the song, so we can kind of follow along with our own instrumental part of the song. Now I'm in isolation station and I'm feeling fine. We're all getting paint on stuff that we've had sitting there for ages because we're having fun together while the COVID crisis happens. That's right. I love maple cookies too. Good morning, War Mistress. I do enjoy a good maple cookie. It does make my my day go by a lot nicer, a lot faster. Bent down, down, down. Down, 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 ba bow, ba da da bow, ba bow, ba bow, bow. There we go. Boom. That seems easy, doesn't it? Trying to work from home. My VPN is not working. Just doing what I can. Hey, sovereign soul. What's going on? Thanks for tuning in to Isolation Station. Oh yeah, baby. You know, we're doing what we can in the middle of this amazing sort of crisis thing that we're all sort of experiencing. And by amazing, I don't mean that it's like amazing. I mean it's just crazy to think about. Because it's nuts, is what it is. It's gloomy and rainy here today, so I was able to go for a walk before it started. Yes, it is definitely gloomy and rainy. I did a 20-minute workout this morning. Been doing it for the last 4 days. It's been fantastic. I've been working out like every day. Just saying. But it's definitely been a fun little process of getting stuff done and whatever. Down, 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 back, but down, but down. Oh, I love it. So cool looking. Damn, but damn. It's been gorgeous and sunny Okanagan since isolation, which is fine with me. It has been a long winter. It has been a long winter. Yeah, it does feel like this winter's been a little bit longer than normal. You know, we do what we can, right? Joan. But down, but down, but down, down, down. Hey, Angel. I heard you shot down your baby. Dun, 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 dun. Ba down, ba down, bound, but bound, but down. Okay, folks, that's it for this one. Ba-boom! Away! Ooh, I almost got her in where I needed to go. That was close. So now I still have 2 more pots of Agrax. Peachland. Peachland sounds peachy. Sounds like a peachy place to live. Sure does. Man angel. Down, but down, but down, bam, bam. Hey, angel. Mana, mana, hana, mana, hana, Buddha, bound. Hey, angel. Hey, angel. Whoo! No problem, Alfarius. See you in a bit, buddy. Let me know when you're starting your stream so I can we can raid you. As soon as we're done over here, we'll send a raid over if you're up and running, because that'll be super fun. And we can just go say hi, raid ya, throw a bunch of, you know, followers and subscribers and stuffs. Ow! Bow, 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 bada, bada, bow, bow, bow. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome to the jungle. This is the concrete jungle, folks. I am in Barrie, Ontario, Canada. If anybody didn't know. It's funny, I was on stream the other day and my son's like, almost telling everybody my address. I'm like, what are you doing, kid? Thought that was hilarious. Not that I wouldn't like all of you to come visit. But, just have to teach the young one not to just be like proprietary with his address online. So funny. Welcome to the jungle. Mana, team. Wow. Down, bow, 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 bow. Down. Jungle. Welcome to the jungle. I know his address, but I don't know where it is. That's right, War Mistress. You did send me some paints for my birthday, which was really nice of you. Thank you. I haven't been able to use those paints at the moment with this project, but definitely really like those Vallejo paints you sent. Trying to convert me is what that was. Trying to convert me to the Vallejo way. Although I will say that like pink you sent me, or that like purple pink, that was amazing. I love that color. An excellent color. One that I really like. Dum 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 dum. And here I am with my hands in my hands, doing what I need to do to make things amazing, baby. Woo! So shout out to everybody out there. Thanks all for tuning in. You guys are amazing. I hope you're enjoying today's isolation station where we're hanging out online and making this happen. This live stream happen. So wherever you are in the world, thank you for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time as well. So if you missed today's stream, you can always come back, bring your family, bring your friends. Make sure you get some hobby done. If you have a little one with you that wants to paint, give him a paintbrush or her a paintbrush. And, let's get this party on the road since, we can all get through this isolation station together. Real life. Oh man, I wish I could play this at full volume right now for all you guys. Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. You know it. You know you want to sing along already. Look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy. 'Cause I'm easy come, easy go, little high. I had a feeling might get used out of the pinkish color. 100%. Cool. Quite a few fellow Canadians. Oh, yeah. We Canadians, we eh? We like hanging out, eh? And we like to drink Tim Hortons coffee, eh? Even though Tim Hortons should be shut because I don't think it's essential. But you know that and Canadian beer, eh? Which apparently is stronger than some American beer. Or is it more like water compared to American beer? I don't know, because I don't drink, so I don't have any comparisons for this sort of thing. But now I've gone and thrown it all away, Mama. Ooh, didn't mean to make you cry again this time tomorrow. Carry on, nothing really matters. Dun, 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 dun. Looks at parents took the trip a couple years ago, which I was jealous of. Too many is Skari. Forgot to add, don't you know? Gonna get into my cedar strip canoe, eh? And chug maple syrup. Go get a twofer. Anybody who's watched Letterkenny, that's exactly what we sound like. Because Letterkenny is hilarious. It's literally like, it was filmed not too far from here. Like the original like town where they're supposed to be is not far from here in relative terms. Dog comes out, I've never been born at all. Do 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 do. So many brush things that I'm finding. Bam 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 and now bow now down 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 now bam 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 bam. Want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers? Go to this bot. Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you so much for the spam, bot. Galileo Figaro, Magnifico. Poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Life from this monstrosity. Bum, 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 bum. Come easy go, will you let me know? East Milano. Let him go. Let him go. You know you're being popular when the algorithms find your channel. Oh my goodness, start spamming you. So great. No, 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 no. Mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me. And the crescendo. That's right. Get into it. Isolation station. You think you can stop me and spit in my eye. You know, I can't wait for my kid to play this song on the guitar or the drums. It's gonna be amazing. Baby, do me, baby. Just gotta get out. Just gotta get right out of here. Ah, the Darkkin. Do Canadians also call each other hoser? It's so funny. How many skulls was it in the end? Whitley, I'm not going to count all the skulls until the project is finished. You have to stay tuned while I do the entire project. Whitley Fingerbang. You have to put your guess on the YouTube recording of the video. And like that, I gather them all up. And then whoever is within 10 gets put into the draw, which is exciting. Matters to me. That's usually how that goes. Oh, yeah, baby. We got to spin this guy around. Weep. There we go. And do the next one. Ha-ha. In the where the wind blows. Oh, sorry, I should probably put my thing down. Don't think I've ever called someone a hoser. Yeah, I don't think I've ever called anybody a hoser. Then again, you know, be like, we're such a hoser, eh? You have to do it with the Canadian twang thingy. Something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. Sector Imperialis tables are nice, but so bad to roll dice on. I know, Fire Drake. I know. I'm doing it because it looks freaking amazing. And I'm building the terrain. Yesterday, I did a little bit of like setting up the terrain to kind of have like a understanding of what the terrain's going to look like when we get it done. And I tell you, it's going to look freaking fantastic. Freaking fantastic is what it's going to do. I've used a very often, but a boot is what I wear on my feet during winter. That's right. It's all a boot, eh? I say a lot. I say a lot. A lot. I have a beast of terrain with an inbuilt dice tray. That is awesome. That is a great solution to that problem. Up, down, up, and down. I'm going to need one more pot of Null Noil. I'm going to need one more pot of Agrax Earthshade. I can already feel it. And I'm going to need one more pot of Athonian Camo Shade, which, by the way, has been fan-freaking-tastic. I'm loving this Athonian Camo Shade. It's going down. Stop. Man, what's that sound? Everybody, it's going round. Paranoia does strike deep, and it will creep into your life if you're not careful. Away. Stop. What's that sound, everybody? Going down. Top. What's that sound? Love these songs. Nice lamp. Hey, down to Citadel. Looking to put together a Matter 40k trivia time soon. I'd be open to anyone. Thoughts? That'd be kind of fun. 40k trivia. Ba-now-now-now. Ba-now-now-now. You know what? This has kind of inspired me to go get my Guitar Hero out. Kind of really want to just go to town on that Guitar Hero on the Wii or GarageBand or whatever it was. Especially with the whole family, since my kid is a drummer now, so he could totally do the drums. That'd be so much fun. He'd probably crush the drums on that game because he's a legit drummer, and he's 8. Yeah. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Ba-na-na-na-na. Ba-na-ba-do-ba-na-ha-na-manu. Look at that. Look at that. Getting all in there. Getting all up in there. That's right. Take that, bored. I'm not bored of you. Oh, zinger. I tried doing like a quick little stream of like medieval Total War last night, but it's not really something that a lot of people kind of tuned into. I don't know. It might have been just the time of day. It was like dinner time, you know? It's like, okay, well, most people had like having dinner with their families and whatnot. So I understand it. I understand. Can't really tell the difference in accents between Western New York accents and Ontario. That makes sense. You need to get Warhammer Total War, stream that. Well, I would if my computer would, like, not die if I ran that game. You know, definitely, I would definitely love to try it, but I'm pretty sure that game would make my computer implode. You know, then again, I guess there's no point in like I guess there would be a point in trying it. You know what I mean? Like why not try it? Like, yeah, could there's no harm in trying, and if my computer dies, then my computer dies. Because it's definitely, you know, an older computer, you know, it's doesn't have the legs it used to. So take me down to that very last city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Huh? Huh? Yeah, that's right. Classics today. Oh, like just streaming. Got the classics going up in my head. Me home. Take me down to the very last city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Please take me home. Bow, 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 bow. Elgin says, unfortunately, I got the notification of you getting back online as I was getting to bed last night. Good old time zones. Yeah, that does make sense. I'm the Neil Peart of steering wheel drumming. I love it. I definitely. Who doesn't like a good like steel wheel steering drumming? Like who doesn't? Like if you're really in the zone, you're like tapping on that steering wheel. You're like why not? It's the kind of shit that keeps me going. Oh no, I'm using Nuln Oil. Ah, lies. I shouldn't be using Nuln Oil for this. I should be using the other one. No, I hath wasted Nuln Oil. I hath wasted Nuln Oil for no apparent reason other than because I wasn't paying attention. No, what hath I done? I'm using Agrax Earthshade for all these paneling and things to make sure that I have enough for everything. Time. Take me down to the very last city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Please let me down, yeah. Take me down to the very last city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Me home. Alendrel says, I just want to go to Shell Beach. Do you? As a drummer, this is what I see. Oh, I'm going to have to take a look at that. Are you making fun of us because you're a drummer and we're not drummers? Are you shaming us? Are you publicly shaming us for not knowing how to drum properly? You would, wouldn't you? You know, we don't take kindly to cyberbullying, my good man. That's if you identify as a man. Because I can't assume that either. The world is so silly. Just let people be, man. What they want to be, it doesn't matter. I'm just not sure how to use the clutch as a bass drum. Okay, now I have to see this prankster. Away. So far away. I love it. I love it. It's a little drum set on it. That's hilarious. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Archon Prankster. That was amazing. So it is Thursday today. We're all sitting down, having some fun, getting this done. So make sure you let me know how you are doing and what's going on in your life and the sort of stuff that you're heading out. But it is time for a cookie. Cookie time. So delicious. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. That's probably my favorite mug too. Yeah. Stay at home, kids. Even though I can't hit the broadside of a barn, stay at home. Meaty hooks, yes, the SkaredCast dice are still going to get done. So thank you for your patience. Not enough crumbs flying all over the place. Well, if I was painted green, if I was painted blue, and and I didn't have like something I didn't want to get crumbs on here or sitting on, oh, I would make a mess. I would make an absolute mess. I might even do that at the end of the stream, just for all of you folks that have been watching patiently. And I will make a mess, and I will get crumbs everywhere, and I will be the Cookie Monster. Or of course, if you want to see that, you might want to cheer some bits my way, just because then I'll eat the cookie like the Cookie Monster. Yeah, let's say 500 bits combined from a bunch of people, and then I will eat a cookie like the Cookie Monster and make a big mess. I will actually eat the cookie, but I will make crumbs. Nom 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 nom. That's right. You want to see that? You gotta pay. Pay up. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Take me down to the very last city where the grass is green. Love that song. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Paint the crumbs onto the table. They'll part. No. This isn't my. It's not my project. I wish if it was mine, I'd put crumbs all over the place. It's not mine though. It's for the store. Even though the store is technically closed right now, I can't actually go and like hand it back to them at any point in time. So in that meantime, I'm going to be building the terrain to go with this, and then I probably end up playing a game on it because it looks freaking awesome, is what it does. They want me. I want you to need me. I want you to love me. Son. Dippity doopy down. Doopity doopy doo. And it's say that you love me. Didn't I see you crying? Didn't I see you crying? Okay, so now that I've done all this, I get to switch it out for a different one. So I'm really excited about that. So I probably, given how long it took us to do these two, I'm pretty sure it's going to take us another hour to do the next two. So basically do 4 out of the 6 panels. Paradise. I may have suggested you for one. Maybe you can't. Dum 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 dum. Yeah, that's right. Num 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 num. And cookie flying everywhere. That's how the Cookie Monster knows that it's a good cookie. That's how that works. I mean, I've already seen commercials for my own stuff on Spiky Bits, a few other websites. That's right. Well, I know distribution isn't like totally shut down. It's just most of the distribution centers and things are shut down. Oh man, one of the things about working out. Oh god. Oh, my butt hurts so much. Okay. Dying. Oh, being like, didn't I see you trying? Oh god. Whew. Good morning, TV Robbie. What is going on? Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're having a swell time. Hope you're having a swell time. I'm having a swell time here hanging out with all you folks. Wherever you are, make sure you write down where you're watching from if you want to shout out. It's an hour into the stream, so take that little share link, click it, share it on Reddit, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, wherever it is that you like sharing and spamming your local hobby groups. Put it out there with the hashtag just put paint on it, hashtag isolation station, one or the other. So let's get this party on the road, as that's kind of how we do it around here. Up there, oh, na 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 na. Na 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 na. Has isolation affected your work much? Are you talking about me specifically? The biggest thing has been I can't really get any like battle reports filmed right now that like against regular people. See, unlike maybe some big like companies like tabletop tactics or mini wargaming, they have like people around them that create content or that like make all that happen. Whereas like I'm just at home, right? Like this is just me, so I need to have people coming in and out of the studio, which is technically in my house, to like film bat reps and stuff, right? So if I'm doing that, like every time I bring a stranger into the house or whatever, or somebody that's been out there, like I'm, at least in this isolation period, I'm literally putting everybody in my house at risk. Right? So, no problem, Nix. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Really appreciate it. I'm glad that you enjoyed the stream. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Much love, Skari. Hey, Owen Jacker, what's going on? I am doing well. Thank you for asking. Joining us on YouTube. Really appreciate the shout out, the comment. Let us know where you're watching from. If it's a global phenomenon, leave it in the comment if you missed the live show. But let's try reach all corners of the planet. Hell yeah. Hey, Forest Castle, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in as well. Really appreciate it. Everybody who's been tuning in, you guys have been amazing and awesome. Thank you very much for hanging out while we are on the isolation station. This is the thing that's going to keep us all sane, hopefully, throughout this whole process of isolation and being stuck at home, etc., etc. So thank you very much. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Oh, my neck, my back. That was a great workout, but oh my goodness, does it like work you out? It's a good workout, that's for sure. Very cool. Just received the email from Duncan Paint Academy. First long videos, Keeper Secrets, 50 minutes long. Nice. Speaking out of war, I joined up as a stopgap until I can play again. Gotta say, it makes me super thankful for the hobby community you've created, SkaredCast. No one greets you when you join out of war. This Discord isn't very active, doesn't feel as friendly. Oh, well, there's definitely, some kinks to work out there. Like, it's definitely, like, a lot more on the Facebook and stuff. But yes, I try and make, SkaredCast was designed to be a community more than anything, right? Like, you're not necessarily paying for like a service. when you join SkaredCast Denizen community, like on Patreon, is designed to be that, a community of like-minded people that you've decided just that we've all kind of conglomerated in one space that all have like similar views, and it exudes that, you know what I mean? Like it sort of it just creates that, which is kind of how that works. Yeah, but you know, two different styles. I'm on Art of War. I'm on the Art of War coaching team as well. So, and a lot of my coaches have come over to also support me on Patreon, which has been super fun. Honky tonk. Dun 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 dun. Give me the honky tonk blues. New York City, down, down, down. Never lie. Bam, bam, bam. So Skari says greens is best buffalo. Have you thought of anything new to try while in isolation? Like anything new, but in one sense. There's many new things that I could try. I could try cooking different foods. I could try going to bed at a different time. I could try a whole bunch of stuff. When you say try something different, what do you refer to specifically? Mateland GG, I believe. Cool. We all love Skari's chill persona. There you go. Well, I'm glad you enjoy my persona. I'm sure I'm the chillest person Archon ever. I gots to be. Yeah, I've been reading this this book, the Rise of the Inari or whatever, which has been super fun, and it's really cool to kind of see the character. Like all the Drukarians are like in character. They're all like they're pretty intense. all the Comorites is what they call them. All the Comorites are pretty intense personas. Okay, tonk. Honky tonk Willie. The honky tonk was down. Woo! Yeah, bravo! Sorry, had that song. It ended in my head, and they were like super excited about it. Oh no, not this song. Even though it's a nice song, when I was working, I literally had to listen to this song like 100 times every day. Bye-bye song. Get out of my face. Yeah. Try something different for a change. So bummed out about the lack of 40k right now. Yeah. You know what? It's hard. It's definitely hard, for all of us. Like, the last game I played was at the Berry Bash. I just played like a fun game with one of the other organizers while the tournament was going on, So, yes, 40k playing games. Literally, it's crazy how much we take for granted with that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? Like playing games and having people to play against and stuff. And then when you can't do it, like you kind of really take stock of how much value it has in our lives. It's like what have you built in your life that is around the hobby, right? Friends and acquaintances and all this crazy stuff, you know what I mean? It's pretty nuts when you think about it, right? At least I find it pretty nuts when I think about things like that. Just like in deep thought, I'm like, Jocelyn Taylor, yeah, I feel the same way. However, I will have an entire army done by the time it's over. Yes. Hopefully, that's kind of like what we're hoping for, right? We're hoping for that sort of like, for that sense of accomplishment. At least we want to like set some like, well, not necessarily goals, but yeah, goals. You know what I mean? You want to kind of make yourself be a part of the process or whatever, and be like, hey, During isolation, I got this done. You're like, yes, I did. Look at how amazing I am. So many brushes. Friend of I, the Dracon who could smell treachery was my favorite part of that book. Yeah, that Dracon, hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. And I actually learned a lot from that Dracon, being like, you know, the word for ally in the Drukhari is like not current enemy, literally. I was like, that's awesome. That made me smile inside. It's like they're so used to like just getting betrayed all the time that it makes them really good at just being prepared for like every possible bad case scenario. Because they're like, I don't trust anything or anyone ever. It's like, well, you are a Dark Eldar. Like if you grew up in the Dark City, like I wouldn't be surprised. They're all like, okay, so they want to meet with us, so make sure you have a crew ready to jump on them if they pull their guns out. You get them good. So funny. Oh man, it's the kind of stuff that I enjoy about the hobby though. Like the lore is just incredible if you ask me. I love the lore in this game. Out of all the games, like the lore in 40K is just so rich, even though a lot of it's, slowly, like it's originally probably taken from a lot of sci-fi and stuff like that, but it's kind of developed into like this huge universe that's so rich and diverse, and I think that keeps a lot of us engaged for a lot longer than it should, I would assume. Is it just Firefly, but just much more terrifying? Is this just Firefly, but just more terrifying? Uh, yeah, I guess you could say that, but the universe is normally nice and big. It reminds me, I've been trying to find like Firefly on any of the streaming services. Do they have it on like the movie was out or whatever? The movie was out, but I wanna find the actual TV series. But I can't seem to find the TV series on any of the streaming services. I know for my own work, I've been doing way more design work, although I haven't been able to game at all, so half the hobby is kind of missing. Correct. I'm really hoping they bring The Lion back for 9th edition. Correct. The TV series made... Oh, it is on Hulu? Okay, good. I think that's the one TV series that I do not have. Got, like, all the other ones, just not Hulu. Feel like making... Okay, cookie time? I think it's cookie time. Cookies. Cookie, cookies. Yeah, you better mute it while I chew. You can mute it while I chew. I'm done chewing now. But oh, Cap 198462 for the follow on Twitch. Sorry, I didn't notice you followed like 30 minutes ago. My apologies. I can't stand hearing people chew, moan while eating. That's okay, Kyle. It's actually a thing, There's actually like this thing where people have like an attuned hearing. Good morning, Alex. What's going on? An attuned hearing to people chewing, and it becomes like not a phobia, but it's just like my wife, for example. She cannot stand it when I chew at all. Like it's like just drives her crazy. Like literally, if you want to piss her off, chew something. It's how that works. Or maybe it's just me chewing something. I don't know. Just saying. I murder my husband repeatedly in my head at meal times. You know, apparently it's a thing. Like, it's an actual, like, you know, being super sensitive to chewing. Then again, for some reason, my mouth has, like, is an echo chamber. I've always been really good at, like, public speaking and having my voice carry over long distances. And I think that doesn't help when I'm chewing. It just makes my chewing worse, right? So, whoops. Whoops-a-daisy. Biddly doo 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 down, bound, bound, biddly doo ba doo be down, bound, biddly doo ba doo be down, down the masnet, down the mouth, down, down, biddly down, diddly da. Oof, man, that's rough. What's rough? A dog? Ruff, ruff? Dad joke number 1 for the stream. Skari aims, he shoots, he totally misses the mark. They're back in town, the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Be-diddly-dee-dee, be-diddly-dee-dee, be-diddly-dee-dee. My partner's never mentioned it, but I know I am a loud person. Correct. Off to lunch with the fam. No problem, BP Edwards. We'll see you in a bit. Even if I'm still here in a bit. Boys are back in town. Boom, boom. Boys are back in town. And then I have to do dry brushes after this. You know, but this has been a really fun process. And I've done what? I started working on this, I want to say, was it Tuesday of last week? I started working on this. Right? Started working Tuesday last week on it. Like when we set up the stream and I kind of fixed up like the studio and stuff and kind of spruced it up and did a little bit of spring cleaning. Right? Hello, RoboCop. What's going on? Thanks for tuning in to the stream. Nice to see you over there on the YouTubes. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. Of course, we'll be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow is Friday, which is super exciting. Fun Day Friday is what we call it. If you want me to come dressed up as a Harlequin, yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I'll do a whole hobby stream dressed as a Harlequin. We'll see. We'll see if we get this video up to 10,000 views overnight. Let's do it. Then I'll be a Harlequin. Boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Last little bit of piping on this one, and then I've got this one as well over here. Woo! Look at that. So good looking. Need to wait on them to restock the Baratheon starter box. Oh, you mean for like A Song of Ice and Fire? Oh man, I am. That's a game. Like I have my actually have my Star Wars Legion starter set. I split a starter box Legion set with one of the guys from Mini Wargaming because they were like, I don't want both the sets. So I was like, okay, well I'll how about I take the Rebels and he was taking the Stormtroopers and like Darth Vader and stuff. So it's really cool and I got like the dice and everything too. So I can literally start playing Star Wars Legion, so I just need to paint them up. But I literally have my Rebels and Luke Skywalker sitting over there. And it is a really fun game, by the way. So body to love, love. Dum 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 dum. Oh my goodness gracious. Woo! Oh, nice. Rumble Battleboard, says Malkier. Is that for a shop commission, or do you get one? I'm doing it for a local shop, Sir Games a lot. And I've had it actually sitting in my closet waiting to get done. I've had it for quite some time. And then this isolation has kind of given me an opportunity to sit it down and get it done. And I am pleasantly pleased at it and what it is. So I've been having so much fun painting it. Like ridiculous amounts of fun getting it painted up. I can't wait to get myself my own, which I think would be really cool. But it's like $300. So it's a little bit of an expensive purchase since I already have a bunch of mats and stuff like that. I think the next thing I'm going to be buying, actually, to be honest, I got myself a set of Greenleaf Terrain, which is going to be like $600. However, I'm doing it in like payment installments because I can't just afford $600 on like terrain. But it's going to be nice to body to love. Don't you want somebody? So it's going to be nice to like have something a little different. It's going to be a nice big jungle terrain set from him. I'm really happy that he was able to help me out with that and do it in like payments or whatever, so I can get a nice Greenleaf terrain set for the studio. Which will be good because I really like having really cool terrain like that. Just there's something about playing a game on like really nice terrain that just doesn't compare. Don't get me wrong, like before, like when I started the game, we literally played with like, we literally had like cereal boxes and stuff as terrain, and that was fine when we played back then. Why not? Nice, they look great. Could never justify buying one of some Forge World goodies or something. Yes, I know. There's also the Forge World like tiles that you can buy that basically mesh with this, right? I think that's also really cool to know. Oh no! Again, I'm back in the saddle again. Saddle again. And then all this gets dry brushed essentially with a metallic color to just make it all sort of pop. And then that'll be pretty much it at that point. Then it'll be done. Woo! And then I can do like little tiny details like Nihilus Oxide or Nurgle's Rot or stuff like that on like the little pools, or put little pools of, filth and stuff in the gutters and whatever where it's kind of piled up. Robocop is looking forward to Robocop. Shout out to Robocop on YouTube. Looking forward to building his incubi that showed up recently. Very cool. I'm, I can't wait to finish my incubi. I've got Drazar in my incubi, which will be one of the next things that I'm working on stream. Now. I'd 3D print all my terrain now. Best $300 I ever spent. Just finished the table and it only cost me $60, says Jocelyn. Yeah, well, I definitely know that like a lot of people who use 3D printers really like it for that. So Alex says, I have too many projects to work on after these War Machine models. I have some Infinity to build. I find that like you kind of have to really mix well between like building and building and painting. Like if you want a good like mix, it's good to kind of switch it out every once in a while depending on kind of what you want to achieve, right? Okay, time to get another board. There we go. My butt still hurts because I've been doing some workouts. Butt hurt. Oh, God. Oh, hopefully I don't knock the cameras over. But I'm literally on this side grabbing this board over here, putting this board down, and bringing my next victim. Haha, next victim. Ooh, there we go. Oh, gosh. Look at that. That looks great. We've done 3 so far. I have 3 more to go. You know what? I think we're going to call it a day there. I got 3 more to go. That'll be tomorrow's project. I'm going to pace myself. I have some filming to do elsewhere, doing the ITC series that I've been doing lately. So I'm going to continue doing some filming for that ITC series. If you haven't already, make sure you check it out. The whole series is going to be split up into 2 sections. The first will be an overall series of videos for everybody on YouTube and the interwebs. The second series will be available to Patreons, so if you haven't already, consider heading on over to the Patreon page and supporting me via Patreon. And you get access to not only all these cool exclusive videos, but also a really fun community, and you help me out as a content creator. And that's that. With that, I think we're going to call it a day. But of course, I got another cookie, which I'm going to eat. So Kyle, you can mute me if you want, because delicious. Hashtag unsub. Thanks, Kyle. Goodbye, everybody. You guys have all been amazing. And I just want to say thank you for tuning in to today's Isolation Station. It was a big success. Good home, Alabama. I'm going to say goodbye. And thanks a lot. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification button for the next time. And I'll see you tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget, when in doubt, just put paint on it. Bye, everybody. Cookie! Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Cookie! Cookie!